We were picking up problems at school. We had a lot of feedback from the teachers. We saw his marks weren't what they should be. He's got an older sister, and we didn't want to make the same mistake and just compare the two, but we noticed that his results were not what they should be for his peers. He was always below the class average and below the grade average.
I stuttered a lot during the reading sessions. I got low marks for my English.
We have an education system where he was one of 38 children in a class. One educator can't teach 38 kids in 30 minutes. It's just not going to work. And we weren't getting the support that we could get because purely a logistical issue. We couldn't rely on a teacher. We went to see her, we went to ask for her help and so on, and they can't give us that help because of the limited resources and limited time and the gross amount of children in the class. We were trying to teach him what we knew, but we're not teachers. We were trying to teach him how to read better, and it wasn't working. We didn't know how. Yes, the kids also, we'd have a weekend and kids would pick something up and they'd read something and he'd try and read something and the other kids saying, "Can't you read?" And it was quite embarrassing for him. We took him through to the reading clinic, did an assessment, and our suspicions were proved by the lady Susan doing the test. And the feedback was just that he wasn't where he should be and we needed to do the exercises. She explained that triangle to me, and it made a lot of sense because that is not what they were learning. They were learning just a fraction of that, and Susan's approach was a more holistic one.
I liked the way we had to pair up and remember the mirror image. You had to get a picture at first, then you had to remember it through the lesson, and then you'd have a group together, then you'd see who can be the winner, and at the end you and your partner would get normally the most sweets.
He's been doing it diligently week in, week out. We also bought the program Edublox, and him and his younger sister do that for 5 minutes a day. He was an average 40% child. Especially in English and his reading abilities and those specific marks. It's gone up to an average 60. So we've seen a percentage growth of 50% in the short time that he's been doing this. 1 year, we've seen a 50% improvement. So that's, to us, a marked improvement.
My father used to tell me that we're taking you to reading clinic to get over so then you can learn how to read better. And then they asked me, "Do you want to do this? If you don't, you can quit." But I want to do this so then I won't humiliate myself if I have to do it again. Sometimes at night I read a book so thick or so, and I finish it in 4 days or so. But that's when I want to finish it. But if I just want to read it just for fun, I do well.
We feel a lot better because he's got the foundation right through the reading clinic. So now when it's a question of studying, we can help him with other things. We can help him with the understanding of concepts, etc., not the basic stuff. We couldn't get any studying into his head. Now we can play a more active role in his life. We're very happy and confident about the feedback that we've had and the benefit that we've got out of this course.